Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is the Bitter Gardener, and you're looking at my coconut tree that I bought yesterday, and it's about a good 4 feet tall. Now, the funny thing about this tree is the last 2 weeks I've actually been eyeing coconut seeds on eBay. Not necessarily the seed, but the seeds that have already sprouted on eBay, and I've been eyeing them for like the last 2 weeks. And when I tell you those things are expensive, they're actually going for like $25 when you add in shipping. So, I've been eyeing it, and I've been thinking like $25 for a coconut sprout that's only like this big. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, well, I want to grow a coconut so bad. You know how that goes, and my mom's going, and I'm just like, screw it, I'm going to buy it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and for whatever reason, I don't buy it. And it's like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Because something in the back of my mind was just like, $25 for a coconut sprout. That's kind of expensive. And I actually went out to one of the nurseries here in town, and went out there just to see what they had, and they didn't really have anything. And started to drive back home, and I was with Joe 07. And we rode past another nursery that's more so for like landscaping. And she was saying, well, why don't we stop here? And I was like, well, that's more so for like landscaping. They sell like, the regular palm trees and, all the different landscaping flowers and stuff like that. And I was just like, they probably won't have anything that will really interest me. And so she was, more so just saying, we don't have anything to do. Why not? So, okay. So I'm like, I'll turn around and I'll go back. And, I get there and we sit in the car for a little while, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just thinking like, okay, this is going to be a waste of time because, they may have like a tomato plant or something like that, or, some spearmint or something like that I'm not really interested in. And so we finally get out, and we start walking around. I'm looking at the palm trees, and they have like palm trees that are like 20 feet tall, and, they're not coconuts, but, they're just regular palm trees. And, we're walking around, and a guy walks up to us, and he's like, hey, do you need help with anything? And before I could even say anything, Joel 7 was like, do you guys sell coconut trees? And he was like, yeah, we have them. And in my mind, I'm like, what? Oh, okay, well, let's see what you got. And then as we're walking towards the coconut trees, I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, a coconut sprout is like $25. It's going to cost me like $25. If they have an actual tree here, they're probably going to charge me $1,001,001 for it. And guess how much the coconut palm was? $25. So I almost made a mistake of buying a sprout that was this big for basically $25 when you include shipping. And I could have went to this nursery and got a 4 feet tall coconut tree for the same price. So, anywho, that's the story behind the tree. So, needless to say, I was very, very, very happy yesterday. I was a happy camper yesterday because I was just like, oh my gosh, I almost made one of the biggest mistakes in my gardening life. And yeah, so I'm actually going to plant the tree out by the water. But before I do that, I'm actually going to let it grow in a container for a year. I'm actually going to bump it up to a bigger container and let it grow and let it get past this next winter. And then when next spring comes around, I'm actually going to plant it out there by the water. Because the other day I was actually standing out there, and it was pretty cold here in northern Florida. And I was standing out there by the water, just going out there, just looking at the water for no real reason. And I was like, it feels warmer out here. And I guess because of the humidity coming off of the water would give this tree a little microclimate. And plus, coconuts grow by the beach anyway, so it's not like the salt water will do anything to it. So I'm going to go ahead and grow it out there, and I guess we'll see what happens. So, YouTube, wish me luck. And if you like the videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is the Bitter Gardener.